It feels absolutely gorgeous outside right now. Perfect weather to be at my home park for the next week or so, because in a few days, 2 days from when I'm recording this actually, I will be at Worlds of Fun for my first time. And I cannot wait to see how their coasters hold up to some of the stuff around here, like especially how American Thunder and Prowler compare, and how Patriot holds up to Batman and other infants I've ridden. We're gonna be here possibly with my friend Ryan. He might be joining me, but not sure if he's coming yet. So if he's here, I'll hang out with him and have a good day. But for now, let's go in and see what rides we can do. What train will we get? Awesome, it's the blue train, just how I like it. That is how I love starting the day, Ralph, right there. Got first train of the day on Screaming Eagle, Zen Ride, blue train, and as an added bonus, it was screeching around every turn. The last time I think I'd ridden it like that was, I believe, back in 2020, so it's been a while. I could have gone for a second Zen Ride since there's like no other guests around here at the moment, but I'm gonna go down to Boston and try and get first ride of the day on that one as well. Although we saw what happened last time I tried to do that, I didn't get a Zen Ride on it, but so what? It'd be nice to try and get a tremless ride, because that's what happened last time. Just found out that Boston is gonna be off before it reopens, so I'm gonna check back on this one later. But for now, let's go down towards Justice League, ride that, and then hop on Freeze, and then maybe check back up in Boston a bit. But let's head down towards the front of the park right now. I could shoot for a Zen Ride on Pandemonium, but I'm gonna wait till my friend Ryan's here to do that with me, so I'm gonna go down to Justice League instead. Good thing I decided to come back down here after Screaming Eagle instead of waiting up at Boston. We'll see if I can get a Zen Ride and maybe double max the first ride of the day. Don't see that happening, but let's try for it anyways. 872, 200 after maxing it. Not a bad start. Maxed it out again, and I was in car 7, and that is not a very sensitive blaster. The red one is in car 7 at least. It does not span very well at all. I tried using the yellow one first, and that didn't work as well as it did on the first one. So I'm gonna try a different car, and I actually ran into Ryan in here, so I'll see if I can hop on with him and see if we can max it again or not. Gonna go ride Freeze now. We got Ryan. How are you doing?
Great. I'm doing good.
And what did you get on your ride on Justice League just now?
I just got a max score on the red blaster, and then I reached behind and got 150,000 on the other blaster.
Nice, and that was your first ride of the day as well.
Yep, first ride of the day.
Yeah, if we're both performing like that, I can only imagine how good we'll be doing later on throughout the day. And Freeze apparently was flying, and when I saw it testing this morning, I agree, it looked like it was flying, so we're gonna hop on that one now. Two back row rides on this thing, and we've basically come to the conclusion that they are over launching this thing.
They are over launched, yes.
The shots I just took of it a little bit before we got in line, that was not like we had. It was going way faster than what we had just now. Like, it was flying. I am amazed.
This is my number 2 in the park now.
And before those two rides, it started off as number 4.
This was number 4 in the park before today.
And it just, I'm amazed. It's unbelievable. You said you're getting good ejector airtime even in the back.
The initial top hat going through it backwards, I got launched out of my seat.
See, I can only wonder how good that airtime will be up front if you get that same amount of room. You need like a decent amount of room.
Yeah, I got like that much room.
That's insane. I got stable on both my rides, so I didn't get that much airtime, but I bet it would be insane up front, so let's give that a try. Just took it on up front, and I think back is way better for today, at least. You agree with that?
Back had way better airtime than front.
Yeah.
More forces.
Yeah, although I will say, I think they might not have been launching it as fast up front, because someone told me it was like emptier trains, so maybe that's why they're launching it faster, it seemed. And on our two back row rides, the train was like maybe half full, but up front, it was like a full train, so it felt slower. So maybe that has something to do with it. First two rides were just wild, absolute insanity. Some of the best rides you've had on that thing?
That is the best ride I've ever had on this ride. I've rode this like 200 times.
It's insanity. So now I think we're gonna go up and check the Boss, see if that's open yet. Because I saw it testing on our second ride. So let's go up that way and see if they're open by now. First one's in line for Boss because they finally got that open. You excited?
Yep.
And we're gonna see if we can get a trimless ride on this because I'm pretty sure it's possible because like there's us two and there's those two down there. I don't see anybody else at the moment, so we'll see how many people have to get on before they can send it around a bit. I'm guessing they would have to wait for at least 8 people, I think. They're not running the yellow train. It has to be like no more than 3 empty seats available in order for them to cycle it. Whereas with the green train, they can cycle it with, I think, 8 people in the train at minimum. So we should be able to get on that one really quick. You son of a gun. That was really loud. Not as loud as Screaming Eagle was in terms of screeching. Like, my gosh, it was so loud when it screeched this morning. So it was cool. We'll probably check back up with that, but for now, let's ride Boss. Did 2 laps on the Boss, and that was running really fast for being early in the morning, would you say?
Yep, and I almost lost my hat again.
Oh gosh, you almost did?
Yeah.
Oh, and I never see that.
The strap came off and I was just like, ah.
Oh no. Regardless though, that was running great. We gotta check back at this one later. If it's already running like this now, I cannot wait till later on today when it's fully warmed up. Wouldn't you say so?
Yeah, it'd be a good ride.
Yeah, we did 2 laps on it, and I mean, we thought it was gonna be trimless on our first ride, but it wasn't close. It was going too fast around the train into the mid-course. Despite that, there were only 6 people on the train, so that's unfortunate. But it was still really good. Now, do you want to go down to, where do you want to go, Justice League? Maybe do that again? Or American Thunder or something like that.
Eagle?
What do you want?
Let's try Eagle.
Eagle? All right, we can go check Eagle. So let's head up towards Screaming Eagle. Been about an hour and a half since my first ride on Eagle, but that thing already woke up, man. It is already hauling so much faster than it was earlier. And you were in the very last row, I was in the second to last row.
Very last row, and the valleys are rough.
I told him that's because he rode a wheel seat. I mean, I keep warning him about it, but whatever. Now I think we're gonna head down towards the front of the park and maybe check out Justice League and then make our way towards American Thunder.
You know where they should build an RMC Raptor? Right here.
They should do that, but I don't know if there's enough space for it. Now, if they remove Ninja and put a Raptor there, I would not complain. I do like Ninja, but I definitely would rather have a Raptor. Maybe sometime we'll get it, but not sure when that'll be. So do you want to go ride Justice League, American Thunder? Where do you want to go to?
Should Justice League and then American Thunder.
All right, Justice League and then American Thunder, because American Thunder should be warmed up right around now early summer, because Boss, Eagle, and Freeze are already flying, so I wonder how American Thunder's running. And you said it's running slower, it looked like it, American Thunder?
It looked like it was running a little slow today, but it could always warm up.
Yeah, so we'll check down there in a minute after we do Justice League and see how fast American Thunder's running. Just maxed it out with Ryan twice, and you said the people on the last ride, they did really good, while the people next to me did not do so well.
The people next to me got 250,000 each, and the people next to him got less than 100,000.
Yeah, one of the guys that was like right in the field was like 25,000. I'm like, oy, so not very good. But we still got top score of the day both times, so if I want to do that, I'm going to have to up my game, which I don't think that'll be possible, because if I max it out twice in the same ride, it's not going to cut it. So we're going to hop on American Thunder right now and see how it's running, because we give it some time to warm up. American Thunder closed down due to guest illness, and it looks like they got it back open, so I'm gonna go catch up with Ryan because he was in the back row of that train that you just saw. I don't know if Ryan was able to ride 3 times in a row, but he might have been. I saw him on at least 2 trains, including that last one. He was on the very back row. And I'm gonna go check with him, see what's going on. I mean, I'm sure he's liking it because it's all with his hands up and everything. And hopefully he doesn't lose his hat. So that's unfortunate if he does, but I can't control that. Finally caught up with Ryan, and he said he did 3 rides.
I did 3 rides back to back to back on American Thunder. Back row, second to back row, then back row again.
Yeah, you were doing what was known as platform stalling, which is basically getting on the next train but finding an available seat.
Yep, that's pretty much what I was doing.
Yeah, I usually don't do that type of thing. Now, Justice League, I kind of do that because I do that with different cars and whatnot, but you do it on this coaster, and it was not running slow, or was it?
No, it's not running slow.
So it's warmed up now.
Yes.
Awesome.
And so the first 2 rides, I got a lot of room, and I was flying. Second ride, the op stapled me. Or the third ride, the op stapled me.
That's unfortunate. So I guess I'll hop on with them now and see how it's running for myself. Ryan was not lying. This thing is hauling today. It was so out of control and I loved it. That being said, I think it might not be as good as Eagle or Boss. Definitely not Freeze, at least for today. But that was still absolutely incredible nonetheless. Thoughts on front row of American Thunder, Ryan?
Front row American Thunder was amazing. And it was even better that I got to meet one of my old work partners.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And so you think back or front's better for today?
I would say back is a little bit better.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a landslide like previous visits for you?
No. Freeze is a landslide, that the back row was better.
Wait, what was the landslide?
The landslide was the back row.
For what ride?
For Freeze.
I think for today I can agree with that. But then again, we got I think a slower launch up front, so maybe we got an overpowered launch up there.
Yeah.
We might have been able to justify that, but oh, there goes Boss. Dang it, I don't know if you guys see it, but hold on. I don't know if you guys saw it, but Boss went the first turn through the trees. That's unfortunate, I might have missed it, but I don't know. Where do you want to go to now? Justice League, I guess, since we're right next door?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that again and figure out what else to do from there. There's a deer over by the go-kart track. Wonder what it's doing there, or how it got there. were gonna try to ride Boss again, but they had a guest nose round we got up there, so we left. And it looks like it might start raining first, so we were thinking about going over to Mr. Freeze. You wanna ride in?
I'm just surprised that there's 2 people that got sick, one on American Thunder, and now another one on Boss.
Yeah, I hope Freeze is not one of those. But we'll have to wait and see what happens when we get down there, because a few weeks ago I was here, Boss went down to the gas as soon as I got there, and then when I got up to Eagle after that, it had technical issues, so that was down. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, and they got Eagle up and running fairly soon, but funny enough, as soon as I got to Eagle, Boss is open again, so I didn't know what to do. How much you want to bet that as soon as we get to Freeze, Boss is going to reopen?
I swear it's gonna be, yeah. Whatever though.
Yeah, well, let's have to wait and see it. If not, we'll all check back later. So let's go ride Freeze and see if we can get a rain ride, because the rain is starting to come down a little bit. That'd be awesome if it was hauling like it was this morning. That display just said the last launch was 71.8 miles an hour. Let's see how fast it is this time. And if it's over 70 miles an hour, then that'll basically confirm that they were launching it faster. Let's see what happens. Here it is. Last launch. Yep, 71.8 miles an hour. I knew they were launching it faster. There's some more deer just chilling out right next to Thunder River, and then also by Mr. Freeze. That's definitely an interesting sight. We decided to ride Freeze again since Boss closed due to guest illness, and that was running much slower.
It was a lot slower than this morning.
Yeah, the thing that kept saying it was launching 71.8 miles an hour, it felt way slower.
It felt slower than 71. It felt like it was
Not even
normal
70.
speed.
It
felt like
slow.
69 or something like that.
Yeah, it was definitely running better this morning, so I think we're going to hop on Justice League a few more times and then check back up at Boston a little bit, see if that's open by now. That last round was definitely an interesting one. The vehicle was not rotating, like it also just kept moving in a straight line throughout the whole ride. If anything, it actually helped me, because where I was positioned, it basically lined me up perfectly with the targets I was shooting at, so I had no complaints with that. Although the fifth screen, it was really odd, but I had already well maxed it by that point, so it didn't make a big difference. Now let's go ride it again and see if we can get a ride that actually normally this time. Scored 742,000 with a flash behind me. Not bad. Gotta try again. Unreal! We just triple maxed it. What do you think about that? That was unbelievable. I had over 950,000 going into the second screen, and oh my word. That was your first time seeing a double max, man. What'd you think?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was absolutely insane. And you maxed it, what, fifth screen?
Yeah, fifth screen.
And you didn't even use the panels for that matter.
No.
That's unbelievable. Like, I knew we could get it.
That's the best score we've ever done.
Absolutely. We got top score of the day, and it wasn't exactly close either, I don't think. So that's amazing. And how do we top that? Well, we got Superman playing, so that's victorious. Ryan and I were gonna ride front row on Boss with the flash pass, but some people got ahead of us and we got second in the back row. I thought it was actually decently smooth. Do you disagree with that?
Well, the valleys were not good in that, and then now I have a little bit of a headache.
Yeah, I got a little bit of headache too, but it's not as bad as it could be.
Front row is way better.
Absolutely. I mean, the air temp was good, and that's why I would want to ride the back if I wanted better air. Although, that being said, I think some of the air temp moments in particular are better up front, especially the double up right here at the end, as well as the second part of the double down. But, I mean, it wasn't the worst ride we've had on it. I mean, it could be better, but it is what it is. So now do you want to go over towards Batman?
Yeah, man.
All right, we haven't done Batman yet, so we'll head up towards that way and then probably come back and do front row later on.
I'm Batman. exactly how I like.
Just took on Batman in the back row. That was wild as ever. Now I'm gonna get some more good shots of this ride running because this sliding right now is amazing. Ryan, what was your thought on Batman? And also you did Ninja. What'd you think of those two?
Batman made me gray out because I read it twice in the back row. Makes me gray out through the loops.
Yeah?
But, okay, I love that ride, and it's my favorite Batman clone, but it's number 5 in the park for me.
Yeah, that's, for me, it's number 4 in the park. And what'd you think of Ninja?
Ninja, collarbone herder.
Yeah.
But other than that, my head didn't bang against the restraint anymore.
That's good.
So
Yeah, that's pretty good. Ryan just got it rolling on a 231 jackpot. What'd you think about that?
that was awesome. It bounced in and it was amazing.
Yeah, you keep getting unlucky though. Like we're trying to aim for the drop bonus balls now, but it literally bounced in and out of there like multiple times. I've even had that a few times. Let's see if we can get it. Ryan hit the bonus balls. Let's see what we get. Oh my gosh, that bounced off of the monster. No way. Oh, that one might not have died. Trying to do a wide angle here for you guys. See what we can get here. Oh my gosh. Insane. Still one left. Let's see what we get. And there it is. Alright, get this 25. Yeah, we got some good amounts. And we got a 50 in there too. So, overall, pretty good. Just hit it. Quick drop. 1,000 ticket jackpot. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah. The funny thing is, one of them, like, you dropped it in this one, it hit the rim and bounced in the next one.
Yeah, I got so lucky. I did not think I'd be able to hit it. But we hit it, so that's all that matters. Now let's see if this thing runs out of tickets, because sometimes when I hit this, it runs out of tickets. Let's wait and see what happens. We just overkilled it at the arcade. What'd you think? You have fun?
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we hit quite a few jackpots on Monster Drop, and I also got the 1,000 ticket jackpot on Quick Drop, so that's really, really good. And where are you going to go to now? Because I know it's about that time where I was going to start lapping Justice League for the rest of the night.
I was going to do American Thunder and then go to Justice League.
Alright, so I guess we can head that direction and do those rides. The marathon is underway. And my first ride in the marathon wasn't exactly the greatest. I had a bit of a rough blaster on the first screen. Like, the red blaster was not registering. I was in car number 2. It only shot a couple times, so I had to switch to the yellow blaster, like, towards the start, and that really screwed me up. That made it difficult for me to get as high of a score. But I still got 792, I think, ahead of the thing. That's not terrible, but I've seen better. So let's go again and try and get car 1, because that was the car I kicked butt with last time, and they're running it today. So let's get on it and see how we do. Or maybe even car 3, that'd be nice, because I double maxed car 3 earlier with Ryan up front, so let's see if we can do it again. Back at it again with the double maxing. Let's see how many more I can get before the night's over. That's a wrap for today. My final ride count was 18 on Justice League, 4 on Mr. Freeze, 3 on Boss, 2 on Screaming Eagle, and 1 on Batman and American Thunder. The crowds were light today, which helps, so I was able to ride a bunch of stuff without waiting. Although the flash pass did come in handy for, I guess, Boss and whatnot, but it was still good to get on there a few times. And I don't know how many times I double maxed Justice League today. I need to count that, but I'll put a thing in the video, which you're kind of seeing on screen now, how many times I actually double maxed it. And I'll see what Ryan's final ride count was, if I can find him. Just met up with Ryan again, and while I was marathoning Justice League, what were you up to?
So I did American Thunder twice, then I went to Justice League, did that 4 times, then I went to Boss and did it 2 times in the last ride of the night.
Yeah.
The ride on Boss, the front row was amazing, then I got put in the back row,
Oh no.
And on that last big hill, something popped in my back.
Ouch.
And then it just started hurting the whole rest of the ride, and I was just like, ow, 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 for the whole rest of the
Yikes.
ride.
That's unfortunate. So what was your ride count for today? I already shared mine, but what was yours?
3 on Boss, 6 on American Thunder,
Wow.
1 on Batman, 1 on Screaming Eagle, like 10 on Justice League. I always seem to get 10.
That's funny because I always seem to get 16.
Yeah, that's funny. And 1 ride on Ninja. Oh, 2 rides on Ninja.
Oh, you did it a second time?
Yeah, I did it a second time.
And wait, how many rides did you get on Freeze Unlimited? 4 on Freeze.
4 on Freeze, yes, 4 on Freeze because it was running so good in the morning.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
That was the highlight of the day.
for you.
Yeah.
I think it was either that or it was the triple max that we got.
Or the triple max, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Those were both insane.
Moments, yes.
Yes, definitely some of the best highlights we've had at this park. So, yeah, that was a great day. And before you click off this video, please make sure to leave a like if you haven't done so already. Comment what you enjoyed about this video. And be sure to subscribe for more content like this. I post stuff like this frequently. And you want to stay tuned for the next vlog, which I mentioned at the beginning will be from Worlds of Fun, which is the last park I need to visit in Missouri, because I've done Six Flags St. Louis numerous times, and I've also been to Silver Dollar City a couple times. So Worlds of Fun is the last park I need, and you'll see a vlog from that coming soon. So stay tuned for that. And until then, I'll see you guys later.